Tonight, an update on a shots fired incident just feet away from a 6-month-old baby inside a Providence home. And the New England Patriots were in action at home this afternoon against the New York Jets. We'll have a recap from Gillette Stadium. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for ABC 6 at 6:30. I'm Hector Molina. A man is in the hospital following a shooting outside of a Providence sports bar, prompting an emergency Board of Licenses hearing this morning. ABC 6 News reporter Dominique Turner was at that hearing. She joins us live tonight outside the Providence Public Safety Complex. Dominique.
Hector, that's right. This marks 3 shootings in just 2 days here in Providence. Police tell me the most recent one happened early this morning in front of a Harris Avenue sports bar, and it sent 1 man to the hospital. A man was shot multiple times while standing outside Sports Tap Bar around 1:30 Sunday morning. Providence police say the gunman opened fire, then ran from the scene.
He was outside the establishment, and a subject came up to him, shot him multiple times, and fled on foot.
Captain DeAndre also provided an update on the victim's condition.
Yes, he's in intensive care in the hospital, unable to communicate with us at this time, but his condition has it's been leveled as stable.
The shooting brought on an emergency hearing by the Providence Board of Licenses later Sunday morning.
Because this is an establishment that we typically haven't seen very often, we'd like to bring it back tomorrow so that we can potentially see if we can do something as soon as possible.
ABC 6 spoke with a man who was at that same bar just hours before the violent shooting. He tells us he never would have thought something like this would happen here.
I was shocked. I came down here to see what was going on, and I ran into you.
Although he did not want to go on camera, he says the bar just reopened. There was even a celebration party Saturday night with good food and locals.
Problem. I've never felt uncomfortable in any way. They're great people, you know.
He tells ABC 6 he feels that the violence in Providence has become more and more drastic.
I hear about a lot more than they probably advertise on television.
Now, the Board of Licenses voted to keep the bar closed until Monday, and Providence police tell me they have not made any arrests at this time. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Dominique Turner, ABC 6 News.
Now, about an hour after that shooting on Harris Avenue, a 6-month-old baby was just feet away from being shot inside a home on Berkshire Street in Providence. Providence Police Commander Thomas Verdi says the baby and 4 others inside the home were not injured. At about 2:30 in the morning, a bullet traveled through the living room and continued through the kitchen wall. Police say 6 shell casings were found on the lawn outside 57 Berkshire Street. Now, about a dozen people won't be sleeping home tonight following a fire at a 3-story home on Bowden Street in Providence this afternoon. The fire was fully extinguished in about 25 minutes. Crews used a significant amount of water to put out the fire, resulting in water damage on the 1st and 2nd floors. The Red Cross will be assisting those impacted. No injuries have been reported, and the cause of the fire is under investigation. Now to a check on the forecast. ABC 6 storm tracker meteorologist Tim Studebaker joins us live in the Weather Center. Tim, not a bad day today.
Yeah, it was pretty decent throughout the day. We saw some sunshine. We are starting to see some clouds filling in now, though, and that's because we have a system on the approach. Highs from today, though, made it into the 50s. We saw 59 at TF Green, 58 in New Bedford, 58 Pawtucket, and 58 in Westerly. Pretty much what you'd expect this time of year, just about average. Temperatures now 40s and 50s. We're at 55 in Providence, 48 in Taunton, 49 in Smithfield, and out on Block Island, it's 55 degrees. Again, clouds beginning to arrive, and that's because we have an area of low pressure and a warm front on the way toward us. And eventually, not only are we seeing the increase in the clouds, but later on tonight, we'll see rain arrive in the area. And once it arrives, we've got on and off rain in the forecast for much of the 7-day. That rain should arrive late in the evening. It continues to fill in overnight tonight, carries over into early tomorrow morning. I do think we get a break by tomorrow afternoon. However, we've got a coastal storm to watch on the 7-day forecast. We'll show you that coming up. Back over to you.
All right, thanks, Tim. Week 7 for the New England Patriots brings them a matchup against the New York Jets. The Pats were able to keep the Jets grounded by getting their first win at home on the season, and they won big in this one. 54-13 the final. ABC 6 sports anchor Ian Steele has a recap on a big win from Gillette.
Well, coming off that tough loss in overtime last week to the Dallas Cowboys, the Patriots certainly had the right team on the schedule in the New York Jets. The Pats blow the Jets out 54-13 the final, a dominant performance. 7 touchdowns scored by the Pats offensively. 3 of them through the air, 2 thrown by Mac Jones, 1 by Kendrick Bourne on the Pats' first drive of the game. That set the tone throughout. The Pats didn't punt until the second half, and they forced 3 New York turnovers.
I think we got a little flavor of if we do everything right throughout the week and practice well and do our job in the game, it kind of translates over, and it's all 3 phases, and that's what happens when you can do that. And I mean, we're not satisfied. We got plenty of games left, and we're excited. We finally kind of saw a little bit of a result that was good.
I think we're kind of just finding who we are, you know, play by play, not trying to get too ahead. Just playing each play how it's supposed to go, you know. Today, you know, we just executed almost every play that we practiced. The rhythm was right, and just finding that rhythm and playing together is the main thing.
We'll have complete highlights and more post-game reaction from the victorious Patriots as they improve to 3-4 on the season. In Foxborough, I'm Ian Steele, ABC 6 Sports.
All right, a big win in Foxborough. Coming up, the latest on the deadly shooting on the set of Alec Baldwin's movie Rust that killed a cinematographer. We'll show you how her life is being honored. Also, Pfizer is saying its COVID-19 vaccine is nearly 91% effective in kids ages 5 to 11. We'll tell you when young children could be eligible for the shot. You're watching ABC 6 at 6:30.
Spin class was brutal. I bet. Hey, don't forget to check your blind spots. No worries.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
The all-new Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Current eligible Buick lessees get this low-mileage lease on this 2021 Buick Envision for around $279 per month.
The Veterans Day sale at Raymore and Flanigan. From now until Veterans Day, save your way with 10 to 15% off everything in-store and online, or pay your way. Shop thousands of in-stock styles with low monthly payments. Furnish an entire room for as low as $30 a month. All delivered in 3 days or less. This Veterans Day, we thank and salute all those who have served. From our home to your home at Raymore and Flanigan.
Hello, AAA, your home for everything insurance, including auto insurance, home and renters insurance, small business insurance, and more. This is Pam. How can I help you find the best coverage and price today? Sure, I can help you with that.
As a local business, I take pride in helping homeowners in an extremely stressful time in their life.
Called Kevin from CleanWorks. He was very responsive. They did a great job. They were very professional. I'd recommend it to anyone, and I'd use them again and again.
Give us a call and CleanWorks Restoration will be there that day with a free estimate to create a plan, helping you recover from disaster faster.
Around here, fall weather can change in a minute. Be ready for whatever Mother Nature has in store with forecasts on the 6th. Your local forecast updated every 10 minutes. Plan ahead with an hour-by-hour extended forecast. We'll show you what's on the way, when it's coming, and where it's going to hit. Forecast on the 6th, weekday morning starting at 5 a.m. on ABC 6.
New tonight on that deadly shooting on the set of Alec Baldwin's latest movie, Rust, that killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins. A candlelight vigil was held last night in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and another one will be held this evening to honor Hutchins and her accomplishments. Here's Rena Roy with the latest.
42-year-old cinematographer Helena Hutchins was a wife, mother, daughter, and sister to Svetlana Androsevich, who says in a statement, "I cannot comprehend her passing. I loved her very much. I was very proud of her, and she was my role model. This loss is a great grief for our family." The film community in New Mexico also honoring her life and work.
Every day, everybody on the camera team was proud to be there for her because we were proud of what we were creating.
Hutchins was fatally shot by actor Alec Baldwin on the set of the Western film Rust Thursday.
Her death shouldn't have happened.
According to court records, the assistant director gave the gun to Baldwin, saying it was cold, meaning it was empty, but it wasn't. Hutchins was shot in the chest. Director Joel Souza was also hurt.
There are many factors that will be considered by investigators, and the first question is who loaded that live ammunition into that gun? who handled the gun after the live ammunition was put into the gun, who knew about the live ammunition, and then there are all these questions about safety protocols and the failure to follow those safety protocols.
One Russ crew member telling ABC News the issue of gun safety had been brought up by the camera crew and brushed off repeatedly by producers. In the past week, there were at least 2 accidental discharges of the prop gun on set, according to that crew member, who said a list of safety and other concerns prompted almost the entire camera department to walk off the set just hours before the shooting. But Helena Hutchins stayed.
It's possible there could be multiple people that could face criminal charges.
The production company tells Variety magazine they were not made aware of any official complaints concerning weapon or prop safety. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
The FDA is set to meet this week to discuss vaccinations for children ages 5 to 11 years old. This follows boosters becoming available for all 3 vaccines for all vaccinated Americans. ABC's Elizabeth Scholze has the latest from Washington, D.C.
Younger Americans may soon be eligible to get vaccinated against COVID-19, with the key FDA panel set to meet Tuesday to review Pfizer's new trial data. The data showing at 1/3 of the adult dose, Pfizer's vaccine is nearly 91% effective in kids ages 5 to 11.
If you look at the data that's been made public and announced by the company, the data look good as to the efficacy and the safety.
It's expected the FDA will recommend emergency use authorization for the vaccine for that age group. Then it's up to the CDC's advisory committee to give the official green light.
It's entirely possible, if not very likely, that vaccines will be available for children from 5 to 11 within the first week or 2 of November.
This as more Americans become eligible to get that extra dose of protection. Boosters of Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J given the all clear to go into the arms of 70 million people who are already vaccinated. Health officials say it's safe to choose a different vaccine brand from your original shot. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky speaking to NBC.
We saw data from the NIH on mix and match that antibody levels for the mRNA vaccines boosting the J&J were really, really high. And we also saw clinical data from J&J that said if you're boosted with J&J, you actually do quite well as well, which is why we've really left it open and said any one of these vaccines can really be used to boost any one of the others.
Experts are urging Americans to get that booster dose. Walgreens and CVS offering boosters at thousands of locations across the country.
We are here, ready, and available to ensure that we protect each and every one.
Elizabeth Scholze, ABC News, Washington.
We have a busy weather week out ahead of us, several chances for rain as well as a windy coastal storm to talk about. We'll break it all down for you coming up after the break.
When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if it tries, that's what our lineup of exceptionally capable, available all-wheel drive SUVs is for. After all, we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Lease a new 2022 Sportage LX for $189 a month.
If your loved one has suddenly been hospitalized, their comfort and recovery is your #1 concern. Allow Alpine Nursing Home's award-winning in-house therapy and experienced nursing teams to provide the care your loved one needs to successfully return home. Family-owned and operated, our compassionate staff are more than caretakers. We're family. To schedule a tour, call us and speak directly to our team at 401-397-5001.
Here at Alpine is our family taking care of yours.
Need a standby generator? Leave it to Kevin. Kevin Kurt is the authorized dealer for brands such as Generac and Briggs & Stratton. Let their generator division give you peace of mind this year. Need extensive electrical work done for your home or business? Call Kevin Kurt Electrical. Kevin is fully insured and licensed in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Leave it to Kevin to get the job done right, fast, and at a fair price. So put down those wires and leave it to Kevin. Kevin Kurt Electrical. Call now.
Your family has Cox Home Life, so you could see what's outside. But you're not thinking about that. You're thinking, it's not that scary. You're thinking how nice it is that your sister finally says you're big enough to watch this movie with her. You're not thinking about what's outside.
Cox Home Life, show driveway camera.
Well, maybe just a little. Stay close to the moments that matter. Cox Home Life will help take care of the rest. Play. Control your cameras and more with your Contour TV and Cox Home Life.
You guys don't know how good you have it.
Hey, when I was a kid, our boat had one engine. Me.
You're doing great. Both of them at the same time.
I know.
That's not gonna happen.
Up to 6,000 pounds towing in the all-new ruggedly redesigned 2022 Nissan Pathfinder. Right now, get a low $279 per month lease or get 0% financing for 36 months on the 2022 Pathfinder.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer, weeknights on ABC6 News.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Tim Studebaker.
Had a fantastic late October Sunday out there. We were able to hold on to the sunshine for most of the day. The clouds really just started building in over the last couple of hours. That trend will continue for the rest of the night. We actually have some unsettled weather on the way overnight. But hey, check out the temperatures from earlier today. We made it into the 50s across southern New England, 59 at TF Green, 58 for Pawtucket, 58 a very popular number for a lot of spots. 55 was your high in Newport today. Average high is in the low 60s, so we were very close to the average, and it was quite pleasant too. Temperatures right now, upper 40s in some of the cooler spots already, like Coventry, Smithfield, Attleboro, and Taunton. Lots of 50s for the rest of us. 55 here in Providence, 53 in New Bedford, and 54 in Westerly at this hour. Clouds have started to fill in over the last couple of hours, and that's because we have a storm system approaching our area. Really, the warm front associated with the storm system is what approaches first, and that arrives later on tonight. That warm front will bring some rain to the area, but I think we'll hold off on the rain until late this evening and through the overnight hours. It's the first of several chances of rain on that 7-day forecast as well. The next one comes around as soon as tomorrow night, and it brings some wind as well through Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll show you that on your 7-day forecast in a moment here. Again, on Futurecast, by our 11 p.m. newscast, we should see the rain starting to fill in across our area. We'll continue that chance for rain overnight. It looks like the heaviest will be off to our north, but still some showers overnight tonight. I think we get a break from the rain by tomorrow afternoon. That's the first of several systems that moves into the area. It'll still be cloudy for tomorrow afternoon. Then by tomorrow night, the next system approaches the area, and that brings some pockets of heavier rainfall through the overnight Monday night into Tuesday, continuing through the day on Tuesday, continuing into Wednesday as well. It's a coastal storm that we're going to be watching very closely from Monday night into your Wednesday, including Tuesday in between. It brings some periods of heavy rain. There could be some localized flooding concerns, also strong gusty winds with that storm system, all dependent on the storm track. We do have a high wind watch in place for Tuesday and Wednesday, potential for some damaging winds, maybe some power outages, and difficult travel too for any of those high profile vehicles. It includes our entire viewing area, Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts. So increasing clouds for tonight, temps in the 40s overnight. Rain arrives late tonight, continues into your Monday morning. On and off rain, especially in the morning, then again at night. I do think we get a break in the afternoon on Monday, but it is going to stay cloudy. Temperatures are in the 60s, bit of a southeast breeze as well on Monday. The next system arrives Monday night. It continues into Tuesday and Wednesday, bringing that heavy rain and gusty wind to the forecast. We are going to see a brief break on your Thursday with mostly cloudy skies. Rain will return to the forecast Friday and into your Saturday. After that, I do think we dry things out for Halloween. Let's see what's coming up in sports.
I'm Ian Steele at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots blow out the New York Jets to get back into the win column. We'll have full highlights and post-game reaction coming up. Stick around. Sports is next.
Dunkin', it's a game day ritual, like giving yourself a pregame pep talk.
Let's go, Devin. This is your moment. Let's dominate.
Yeah, Kyle. All that stuff Devin said.
Yeah.
It's always game on with Dunkin'. Rewards members enjoy a hot or iced medium coffee for $2 on Tuesdays.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Or current eligible GMC lessees can get this low mileage lease on this 2021 GMC Sierra Elevation for around $319 per month.
My law firm offers a unique perspective that benefits you, the client. For over a decade, I was a senior claims adjuster for an insurance company located in Lincoln, Rhode Island. I bring that knowledge and experience to work to benefit you. I personally answer all your phone calls, return your emails and messages. When you call me, you get me. So let's get started now.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside. But if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on the inside. It's true. If you have diabetes, you know high blood sugar is the root of the problem. But that excess sugar can cause the blood vessels to be seriously damaged. And when that happens, this could happen: vision loss or even blindness. That's right, diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of blindness for adults in the US. But even though you can't see it, there is something you can do about it. Remember this: now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is an incredibly important part of your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Just say to yourself, "Now I see." Then go see an eye care specialist. Visit nowic.com to get the facts about diabetes, your eyes, and what you can do next to take control of your sight. Brought to you by Regeneron.
Bristol County, we make this commitment to you. An accurate forecast, how to plan the next 24 hours and when you can expect the next big weather maker. See 11 minutes of nonstop news and weather turn to 11 at 11, only on ABC6.
It's a game day ritual, like finding your pregame quiet place.
Yo, this is my quiet place.
This is my not quiet place. Digga, 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 digga.
It's always game on with Dunkin'. Rewards members enjoy a hot or iced medium coffee for $2 on Tuesdays.
Now, ABC 6 Sports.
As much as the Patriots have been in most of the games they've played this season, as Bill Parcells once said, you are what your record says you are. And coming into Sunday, the Pats were 2-4. But New England with an opportunity for a get-right game against the Jets. The Pats trying to complete the season sweep of New York, and they certainly got right today. A Jets franchise they'd beaten the last 11 times they'd faced them coming in, including Week 2, 25-6. Early in games recently, the Pats offense has come out strong. For the third straight Sunday, New England scoring on its opening possession with some trickery. Mac Jones to Kendrick Bourne to Nelson Aguilar. Double pass, 25-yard connection. Makes it 7-0 New England. Then, next possession, Pats leaning on the running game. Fake the pass. Handoff to Damian Harris. He goes 32 yards down inside the 10. He was tough to stop today. Then 2 plays later, Harris again gets himself over the goal line. Pats going up 14-0 halfway through the first quarter. They were cruising. The Jets would cut into the deficit in the second, even with Zach Wilson getting hurt on a hit by Matt Judon. But the Pats respond up 17-7. Jones floats it for Brandon Bolden out of the backfield. The vet takes it 15 yards inside the pylon for the score. 24-7 New England. And before the first half was done, the Pats get into the end zone one more time. Jones hits Hunter Henry. Ooh, nice catch on National Tight Ends Day. Happy holiday, Hunter Henry. 4th straight week with a TD catch for him, too. Made it 31-7. Pats running away with things in the second half. Harris, another score early in the 4th. His first career game with 2 TDs. J.J. Taylor had 2 TDs, including the first of his career, too. Pats score 7 TDs on offense and wrap this one up early Sunday, 54-13, improving to 3-4 on the season. ABC 6 Sports anchor Ian Steele was in Foxborough for all the action Sunday, has the post-game reaction from the Pats.
Well, I'm enjoying my 50 burger here at Gillette Stadium. It's quite delicious, by the way. The Patriots enjoying a 50 burger of their own as they beat up on the New York Jets here in Foxborough. 54-13, the final score. Their 12th straight win over the New York Jets. This was the get-back game that the Pats needed after last week's loss to the Cowboys. The Pats are now 3-4 on the year.
It's funny, I was watching college football last night, turned on one game, and it said like 50-something to 7. I don't know what team it was. And I was just like, bro, what if we put up 50 tomorrow?
Mac Jones throwing for 300 yards for the first time in his career, passing for 2 touchdowns.
It just makes it more fun when you can see a little bit of results.
Mac wasn't the only one throwing for a score. Kendrick Bourne using a Patriots staple, the double pass, hitting Nelson Aguilar to start the scoring.
I was definitely getting critiqued. I kind of threw it too high, floating at practice, executing at practice, and making it feel normal in the game.
Damian Harris with his first multi-touchdown game of his career, 2 TDs and over 100 yards, helping the 54-point effort. The most the Pats have scored in 9 years, 5 shy of a franchise record, every active running back found the end zone.
You know, in that running back room, we're such a close group and we're such a tight, brotherhood.
Defensively, the Pats knocked Jets QB Zach Wilson out of the game in the first half, then forced 3 New York turnovers.
I didn't expect that. But when we play our best, we got the potential to put up numbers like that.
And Bill Belichick taking some time to enjoy the win Sunday himself, hanging out in the field lounge after the game for a couple of celebratory cocktails. The Patriots are on the road next week against the LA Chargers. In Foxborough, I'm Ian Steele, ABC 6 Sports.
Thank you, Ian, though you shouldn't talk with your mouth full. Early start for the Bruins Sunday, too, at TD Garden hosting the Sharks. The Bees, like the Patriots, getting on the board early. Top line, tic-tac-toe. Brad Marchand scoring just 28 seconds into the game. 1-0 Boston taking the lead. A few minutes later, the first goal by a defenseman this season goes to Derek Forbert. The new guy lights the lamp to make it a 2-0 lead. And then late in the first, power play for Boston, it's pasta. That's what was for lunch on this Sunday. The one-time blast goes into the cage. 3-0 Boston. San Jose got on the board late in the first, but in the second, Jake DeBrusk helps the cause with his second of the year. That's all they need. Bruins win and hold off the Sharks late 4-3. The final P Bruins lost the dunk today, by the way, to Springfield 4-1. And that's your look at sports. Good day for the Patriots, though. Holy cow.
It
nice
was.
weather, too.
Yeah, it was. It was a beautiful day out there. We do have clouds filling in right now, though. Rain will start to arrive as we go through the overnight. That rain continues into tomorrow morning. I think we get a break by tomorrow afternoon, but it does stay cloudy for tomorrow afternoon. Another round of rain arrives tomorrow night, and that continues into Tuesday and Wednesday, along with some gusty winds. It's a coastal storm we'll be watching very carefully over the next few days. We do get a brief break on your Thursday with mostly cloudy skies. Rain returns to the forecast Friday into Saturday, and then I think we'll finally start to dry things out on Halloween. So I guess that's some good news.
That's the big one.
Yeah,
People are looking at it.
I'm
craving some pasta and burgers, though. I got to say, after that sportscast. Just saying. All right, well, thank you for joining us for 6:30. We'll see you back here at 11. Have a good one.